You know, we had such an amazing Bills-Chiefs divisional game that there were people talking on social media like that was the actual AFC championship game, but it's not. That is because Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals did something the franchise had never done, win a road playoff game at Tennessee to get to a point where they can get to their third Super Bowl. To do it, they'll have to do it and beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Not only did they cover the 3.5-point spread, they won the game straight up. John Breech picks recap 3-1 ATS. The hits included Bengals, Niners, and Rams. There was one miss at Buffalo game, but that could have easily been 4-0 the way that Josh Allen was slinging it all around. And unfortunately, the only mistake was a coin toss tails, which indeed did fail. Pick Six Pod super friend John Breech breaking it down, and we're down to 2. It's hard to believe after having picks every single week through a regular season that included 17 regular season games. John, we are here. Let's start with the AFC Championship on CBS. Joe Burrow and the Bengals catching points again, this time a touchdown.
Yeah, look, you look at this point spread, it's pretty unbelievable to me because these two teams just played this month. It was a little over 3 weeks ago, and the Bengals won the game, and now they're a 7-point underdog. That feels like a lot of points there. The one thing that makes me think the Bengals can hang with the Chiefs is that Kansas City doesn't have a great pass defense. When these two teams played, the Bengals won 34-31. It's because Joe Burrow threw for 446 yards. And it's not like the Chiefs have really fixed anything the past 3 weeks. We saw them get torched by Josh Allen. And you know what, Tommy? Rematches seem to favor the team that won during the regular season since 2014. We have had 11 regular season rematches show up in the AFC or NFC title game. The team that won in the regular season is 9-2 in those games. So I think the Bengals offensively can hang with the Chiefs if this turns to a shootout. And I think the Bengals have a better defense. So not only do I think the Bengals are going to cover the point spread, but I think they're going to go into Arrowhead Stadium and pull off the upset and advance to the Super Bowl for the first time since the 1988 season.
All right, so forget the points. You say winning straight up. By the way, it's Caesar Sportsbook plus 270 on the money line, and that is the Breech play right now. Sprinkle it indeed. The late game on Fox, we'll see, of course, a rematch of a rematch, and where you have the Niners having the Rams number at this point, but they're hosting at SoFi, site of the Super Bowl. Rams are laying 3.5 at the moment. What's the play here? What do you think?
Yeah, the Rams are hosting at SoFi, but is this really a Rams home game? I mean, these two teams just played in L.A. 2 weeks ago, and it was all 49ers fan. Matthew Stafford had to use a silent count in his own stadium, and I'm expecting to see much of the same in the NFC Championship. I think 49ers fans are going to take SoFi Stadium over, and that's a huge advantage because the Rams lose home field advantage. And like you said, Tommy, the 49ers have had the Rams number. It's not that they just swept this season series in 2021. They have won 6 straight games against the Rams. It seems like Kyle Shanahan is always one step ahead of Sean McVay. And one reason is Shanahan's very good offensively at kind of game planning away from Aaron Donald. That completely takes the Rams' best player out of the game. And the other thing the 49ers have done well this year is just rattle Matthew Stafford. In both games, Stafford threw multiple interceptions. In one game, he got sacked 5 times. In the other game, he got sacked 2 times. So they've been able to put a lot of pressure on him, and Stafford has not played well under pressure. So if the 49ers defense can do that again, you have to think they have a good chance of winning. So if you're giving me 3.5 points for a team that has beaten their opponent 6 straight times, I am going to take it. So I'm going to take the 49ers to cover. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take them to pull off the upset and get to the Super Bowl for a 3rd rematch with the Bengals in a Super Bowl.
Oh, man, that would be great. And look no further than John's right shoulder for what's going to take place in the conference championships and then ultimately at SoFi Stadium there for the Super Bowl. John, certainly appreciate it. And again, more from a betting perspective, the guys at the early edge. Great stuff from the host, Jonathan Coachman. Best cappers in the world, which includes the maestro, Larry Hartstein. Download and follow Daily Picks under 10 minutes on game days. They go live. So for this Sunday, you can be sure that's going to happen. And a pro tip for you guys, go on YouTube and you can get that at 10 a.m. every morning, 11 a.m. Eastern.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.